Hello everyone, my name is Sonia and I'm so happy to welcome you to the fourth episode of Marketing Unpacked. That's the show where we talk about merch and how it works for marketing function. As marketeers, we always need to make sure that merch represents well the product, the values of the company, the occasion, etc. But sometimes preparing merch is not about making something good for clients. Sometimes we prepare merch when we want to say something special to our employees. And that's the moment when small businesses have a struggle with preparing merch collections. Because if you're a small business and you have less than 100 employees, you worry that you will spend a fortune for this marketing campaign, for ordering merch for your employees, or you're worried that you don't have enough people to organize the process, to look for the suppliers, merch suppliers, to organize the production, to prepare the visuals for the new merch collection, to organize the delivery, which is also, which is another story completely. And the third one is that some merch suppliers, they don't produce anything less than 100 pieces, because quantity is very important here, and if you order this small quantity of something, it will be impossible or it will be too expensive. So many companies, they have minimum quantity of 50 pieces or 100 pieces or 200 pieces or 500 pieces. It depends where you order merch and what is the position that you're ordering for. It depends. And today, more importantly, we will talk about the solution of this problem. And the solution exists. The solution is to know different merch suppliers who could help your business objectives right now. No matter if it's business objectives or the objectives of your HR brand, and making sure that your employees feel, appreciated and safe. And you may say that having a cup, it doesn't mean anything, having a cup with the company's name, but it does. And I'm keeping the cups from my previous companies because that's a sign that they valued me, and that's such a great reminder of the history that we had together. And I want you to know that if you want to if you want your employees to feel appreciated and deeply cared about, it's possible. Just watch this video till the end. The first one is the supplier from Serbia. Their name is Logolepnica, and they prepared this beautiful box with presents for employees that you can order right away. You will have all the contacts of merch suppliers that we are reviewing today in the description to this video. And let's have a look what they prepared for us and what you can prepare for your team. Let's see what's inside. I'm so excited. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong side. So yeah, that's a box with a magnet, which is a good decision, because you see, even I didn't figure out how to open it first. It means that all the insides are secure in this box. That's great. Oh, I love the layout. Look at that. So business cards, because guys, they are also producing business cards for the companies. And then we have three items. The first one is the t-shirt. That's M size. That's a great quality of printing, you see. I love the colors, they are really vivid. And the material is very light. I can say that during our hot summer in Belgrade, and Belgrade, it's the city where the guys are based, by the way. So yeah, during our hot summer in Belgrade, this t-shirt will be a perfect solution to go outdoors. Then we are going to the mouse pad. I love the colors, love the quality. The most important part for a mouse pad is to feel convenient and under the arm, and many companies, they try to be creative with the shapes of the mouse pads, and they add some additional figures around it, you know, to make those images like a 3D, and some additional shapes can look good, but they will irritate you after a while. Here we don't have additional shapes. That's a great format. Could be bigger though. There is a recent trend to have those mouse pads of the size of the table itself. So it's like a mouse pad that covers everything: your laptop, your display, your mouse, like everything. That's the thing, that's the direction that could also be explored. But this one, that's a great example. And the last item here, the blanket is such a good addition to any merch collection because it's cozy and people are going to use it 100%. We all need blankets for bed, for going outdoors to hang out with friends, and for a car, etc., etc. People have different attitude to the fleece blankets. Yes, I know that sometimes they are too synthetic, but I love them anyway because it's so soft and nice. That's also the thing that you should always pay attention to, the size of the stuff that you're ordering. This problem happened to me several times when we were ordering, for example, blankets, and it turned out that they were the size of this table. So like you can't do anything with this blanket whatsoever. A kind reminder to ask the merch supplier where you can put your logo. Here we can see that the logo can be put here in the construction that helps putting the blanket together. That's amazing. But also, I would suggest, if you're ordering the blanket, I would suggest to ask if it's possible to add a logo somewhere on the blanket. It might be a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it because you want this blanket to remind about your brand. What I wanted to highlight here is that how easy it would be for you to prepare exactly this box. Because for this box, you will need 2 pictures. For example, you can, like here, those are different pictures, but you could use the same picture. For example, if you have a game release, you can take the thumbnail for your game and put it to the mouse pad and to the back of the t-shirt. And the logo, that's it. So you don't need a huge marketing team to prepare this set of merch. That's a beautiful set, and that's a beautiful example how easy it is to prepare something special for your team. And all those things your team will be using regularly, especially this mouse pad. The last thing that I wanted to highlight here is that when you're ordering merch, don't forget about the box. Don't forget to count the box itself, because sometimes marketeers are, for example, in this set, they see only 3 items: mousepad, blanket, and the t-shirt, but in fact there are 4. The box itself, it also costs money, and it has to be included to your budget. That was the box from Logolepnica, and the cost of this box is 47 euros. So if you want exactly this box, you can text the managers of Logolepnica. The information with their contacts is under the video in the description, so you can text them and you can ask for exactly this set for your employees. Minimum quantity is 100, and if you want to change something, if you want to choose something else, guys have a huge catalog and they will be happy to support you with your business needs. So thank you so much. Thank you so much again, Logolepnica, for supporting this episode. And I will remind you that guys are situated in Serbia, in Belgrade. The question that you might ask, if we have less than 100 employees, why do we need 100 presents? So that's something that I would strongly advise you to do if you have For example, 60 employees, it makes sense to order 100 presents. First of all, because the price for 100 pieces of something is usually very different from the price for 50 pieces of something. You need to keep it in mind, and when you are defending the budget, I would suggest to put two numbers. The number for the present, if we are ordering just 50 presents, or if we order 100, and you will see the difference. You will see that the price per present will be lower when you order more presents in general. And the second thing is that if you have, for example, 60 employees, it makes sense to order 100 presents, because you never know how many employees are in fact joining the team between the production, like the start of production, and the time when you presenting the gifts. And so like some people can join the team, and it's better for them to have presents as well. And the second reason, it will be the third reason in fact, and the third reason is that you never know when some clients, some partners visit your office, or when you have this occasional catch up somewhere else, or your representatives are going to the expo, especially if your company has the stands at the exhibition. So that's why 100 pieces, 100 presents, it's not only about saving the budget, but it's also about having something in stock in case you need some presence, some signs of recognition. So I would strongly advise this strategy. We are moving to the next supplier. The company is called Nikofirm. They are from Poland, and they have sent us another box. Let's have a look. Let's open it gently and see what's inside. Okay, we are starting with the box. You see, it's made of this thick cardboard, and it also features a secure magnetic closure that we had with the previous present. It looks so professional and so nice. Especially I love this elegant embossed Nikofirm logo over here, but of course you can choose any logo, you can choose any colors you want. But this version, I love it. So now I know how to open it. This paper, it's adorable. It's just adorable. This paper can also be branded, and don't lose this opportunity. Don't lose any opportunity to add your brand to the present, including the paper. It also has its own role. It also makes this first impression, and that's a beautiful first impression, I must say. We will start with the fan, which is the great item, like the best item for summer. It's available in different colors, and this mini version allows it to be put into the bag and, you know, carried around as a reminder for your employees that you care about them, about their health in the times of heat, or in the times of going to vacation into some tropical destinations. So I love the idea. Let's see what is the color. That's the case when merch doesn't scream a brand, but it has this small but thoughtful touch of the brand. The next item is a water bottle. That's an absolute everyday and essential. That's approximately 400 milliliters bottle from aluminum, I guess. The guys offer usually many options for branding, from engraving to single color pad printing or full color UV printing. So honestly, I love it in this minimalistic way, when it's just the logo, and it looks very stylish, and I can see that it could work with any bag of mine. The next item here is enamel pin. That's a great way to add a touch of personality. It can be fully customized to match your logo or your mascot. Then we have branded stickers. They are thick and high quality. They have this protective laminate coating, and even not being an employee of Nikofirm, I want to put those items, those stickers somewhere because they are just funny and cute. And this thing that you need to think of when you're preparing merch is if your employee is going to wear or use this merch when the contract is over. And the last item is, oh, that's a bag, that's a tote bag. Well, that's a big story with the tote bags. Many companies, they see tote bags just as a packaging for the main present, but some companies are moving to the next level with the tote bags. It's made from light catching reflective fabric, and it will be visible in the dark, which is really cool, right? It's lightweight and practical. You know, the subtle branding allows it to seamlessly complement any daily outfit. That's why I like it a lot. That's a brilliant bag. That was merch from Nikofirm. The bag, the box, the bottle, fan, and the stickers, and the pin, of course, and the pin. That's a simple but well-tailored set of presents for employees. Thank you guys so much for supporting this episode. That's the box for 60 euros. So if you want to order exactly this box, you can text their managers. And yeah, that was a great merch, and as an employee I would be more than happy to receive something like that. Well, now you know that preparing merch is pretty easy, and the most difficult part here is to find a partner who could support you in organizing your new merch collection. And merch suppliers, they are usually happy to help with choosing the right positions for exactly your budget, and making some creative decisions about this new merch collection. So don't hesitate to contact merch suppliers to discuss things, even to make friends with merch suppliers. Don't hesitate to do that, because sometimes they could really help a lot with making your team happy and loyal. Thank you so much for watching. That's me, Sonia, and I'm so glad to see you here, following my channel and watching my videos. It means a lot to me, and see you next time.